What up? Doing an amazing podcast with the one and only Bonica, bubbly powerlifter. She's the ish, one of my favorites. We talked about everything, how she started the sport, how she took a break from the sport, how she came back to the sport, completely dominating, and how now she's absolutely one of my faves. A lot of people's faves at that. I really think you're gonna enjoy this one because I definitely enjoyed talking to her. Actually, talked to her in the middle of a training session, so that was kind of cool. And I completely forgot about my training session because the conversation got so cool. So I think you guys are gonna definitely enjoy this one. So I don't know, man. I think this is the best one yet. This is the corner of the circle. All right, boom, we're live. Yay, we did it. All right, we have, man, listen, this, I don't even know where to start. She has every championship that one can imagine. In my opinion, right now, there are literally three people that can be said to be the GOAT of powerlifting. I believe she's one of them. Obviously, Kim Walford's one of them. And Ed Cohn. Those are the three people that I feel can definitely call themselves the GOAT of powerlifting. I don't know too many females, let alone males, that have, honestly, as many world championships. I'm pretty sure you have the most IPF world championships of any current lifter. I'm sure of that, both equipped and raw. Let me see, as far as you have the heaviest squat in IPF, probably heaviest bench. Like, you literally have, every single, I don't even know. I don't know where to start.
Yeah, like Priscilla, she has more championships because she's been lifting.
This is true. This is true. I forgot about Priscilla. God dang it. Yeah. Oh well, she's gonna kill me. She don't listen anyway. All right, so what is up? What is up with you? What's your like? So tell us about you. Tell us where you're from. Tell us how you got started, and I don't know, man.
The infamous story how we got started. Well, I'm Bonica Brown. I'm originally from Battle Creek, Michigan, believe it or not. I live in Omaha, Nebraska right now. How I started lifting. Well, I was when I was in high school, well, junior high, I was a volleyball player. But when it comes to high school, had to be tall, cute, skinny, little blonde kind of thing. And I did not fit that mold. And so it was tryouts. So my freshman year, it was Thanksgiving weekend. And obviously I did not make the team. And I cried a lot.
We all did.
And I thought it was the end of the world. And it was either powerlifting or cheerleading. And I was not going to do cheerleading. I'm sorry, LS.
Dang, that hurts.
But at my school, it was different. I didn't want to do that.
Daggum.
Well, come on, hey.
At least you said it to my face and not behind my back. So that's good.
That's the first time I said sorry. And so I picked powerlifting. So I started on November 25th, 2002. Is my first day of lifting. And it just kind of progressed. So It was just like Michigan high school powerlifting meets. And then another school, Plainwell High School, their coaches saw a diamond in the rough.
Right.
And so April 2003, I did my first USAPL meet. And I almost bombed out on bench because I didn't understand the start, rack, press command.
Oh, yeah. I still don't. So, you do.
So, and they just saw that diamond, and my mom kept driving me to the school, and I learned more about USAPL, and the coach Todd Miller, he helped me get into equipment. Back then, it was just equipment lifting.
Right.
So it was equipped, and I just kept lifting and go to open worlds and whatnot as a teenager. But then I stopped lifting because I moved in college, got married and stuff like that. And then I decided to change jobs. So for 5 years, legit, there was no lifting. no lifting from February 2008 to February 2013.
Oh,
And
whoa! I
so,
didn't know that.
yeah, 5 years I did not lift. So
Jeez,
I started brand new again in February 2013. Um,
that's crazy.
so I've only been back 5 years.
So we literally have started around the same time because this is like finishing up your. I'm like going into my 6th year. That's crazy. That is
I,
super crazy. I had no idea, and now you own it, man. You freaking own. Like I don't know anybody 84 plus that can touch you, and I always laugh. I'm like, all right, let's see how much he's gonna be nominated by in front of everybody this time. And it's always like, man, that must be nice. And I used to always. I tell you what's funny. This is the first year of my life that I've ever been nominated anywhere near one, let alone be one. And I've always man, I wonder what it feels like to be nominated by so much over everyone. Like you look at Ray, it's like he's usually at least 80 to 100 kilos. Like you're like 100, 200. I'm like, how is this even physically possible to be that far ahead of the competition? And this is the crazy part for me is that you, Ray, everybody, like you're all world class. And so to think about the best and to think like, all right, this is I always like to think of like any IPF association. I would like to think of the way that people try to conduct the federations and everything. That they're the best, the best round. So when you take that small sum of the best, you take the best of the best. I'm like, oh man, these are some badass people. But then you take you, who's like the best of the best of the best, and like it's like a small percentage of good people out there, but then there's an even smaller of that percentage that are great. And I've literally seen you have like amazing meets and just absolutely murder the competition. I remember I joked like that one year the Arnold, like you're gonna squat more than me. Like there's no way my squat sucks. It's not. You're like no, Les, I'm not. And then like I end up squat like 590 something, and you squat like 601 or something like that, or 606. I was like, oh shit, she got squatted me.
no, I have to
Yes.
look that up.
Yeah, look
I'm
it
gonna
up.
look
Look it
that
up. I squatted like 590 something, and you squatted
up.
6. You squatted over 6 that meet. I'll
Oh, I
never.
only did 600 twice at the Arnold in 2016 and
Yep,
then
and
the
that's
National last
yeah.
year.
That's what I'm saying. You went 6. You can check the facts. I'm like, you gotta be
Me
kidding me,
too.
man. She out squatted me, and I was joking, but she really did. So I was like, all right, now I gotta. Now it's like my goal is like I gotta make sure if I gotta make sure I squat more than you at least at the Arnold. I barely did this year. Jeez, this year was horrible. I only got one squat at the Arnold this year, so yeah, I almost didn't walk out of that bad boy. Um,
Your squats are wicked. Quit it.
oh, they were bad this year. So you're getting ready for wait what's your next meet right now?
Equip Nationals.
Oh my! And when is that? That's super soon.
It's like 4 weeks away.
Wait, where's that one? That was
It's
in
Spokane.
it's in Spokane. Oh, it's in oh man, all right, no, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So you got Spokane, and then you get
Crawl
the
World.
you get the rest for like 3 days, and then you train a little bit more, and then next 4 weeks later, and then we actually go to Calgary.
Yes.
Because I think I have because I have bench worlds that
Oh,
following weekend in Finland, and then I get the rest for a little bit, and then go to Calgary. So see how that works out. So
yeah.
that's dope. So like, all right, here's the thing, man. All right, because like I said, I just ask everything. So like, so right now you and was it Maddie Stewart? You have your picture thing going on IG. I was like, to say something about it. Like what's I don't know.
How to get started?
Yeah, okay, so I kind of know how it got started, but you tell the people. I'm going to get my set in while you tell the people.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
I'm going to be talking to myself. Okay. Oh, I want to see what's. Oh, he's going to do safety squat bar over there. Does he have his sleeves inside out? Oh, he's rolling them up. Okay. So Maddie Stewart, I got to meet her at the Arnold Classic, and so I was just walking around, and people were seeing me and wanted pictures, and we talk and tell stories. And well, Maddie, I met her. She wanted a picture, and she had a really low cut shirt on. And then I said, "Oh no, 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 we're not doing a picture. No, no, you can't out boob me. You can't out boob me, girl." And so I took my shirt off, and I had my tank top and bra. And so then we took a picture together at the Arnold Classic. Hey, LS is back. He has to put his headphones in. So I was telling people, how I met Maddie at the Arnold. We took a picture together.
That girl.
So we both had our picture with our really our boobs,
Super low
out.
cut shirts, whatever.
Yeah. And so then Maddie and I would always message back and forth, and she was always saying, "I need to flaunt what I have, and I'm just chicken." And
That sounds
I
about
said, "All
right.
right, I will pose. I'll do a picture like yours." She's like, "Well, we'll pick out something simple." And so she tagged me in her shower scene photo, and then I had to recreate it. It's hard to recreate exactly like her,
Yeah.
so I did my own twist to it, and then like I wrote the caption. But like what also helped me that day to post it was the Instagram Island Randy did a
Uh
cute post, and I'm like, all right. And I sat there like after I wrote everything for 5 minutes just staring at the post button.
huh. Like, should I post it? Should I post it?
Well, because you know how people are just haters over super heavyweight girls,
Yeah.
and there's a lot out there. So I was like nervous. I'm like, I'm gonna get so much flank for this. Like, I'm not gonna get hardly any positive feedback. And I'm like, oh gosh, just post it. I posted and I walked away. Like, I didn't even open my Instagram right away because I was so scared. I was petrified. But I'm actually proud to say I did not get a single negative
Not
comment.
one. Not one.
Not one. I was like, wow, impressed.
And I mean, I didn't. I forgot what I even said. That's why I'm like, I see you. Yeah. Like,
I got brave. I got
yeah, man.
brave.
I mean, and I think like I had talked with Matt a little bit. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna, press. Pretty much, he's pressing you, like, and I think that's what it's about. At the end of the day, like, I think those of us that know you, we know like how proud of a woman you are, of like of one, just of who you are, two, of just being a woman, and three, of your ability. Not just as a female, but just as a lifter, as a person altogether. You're a strong person, both mentally and physically. So I feel like people are always kind of taken aback and like, wait, are you sure? Like this girl's she's being shy? I don't think you have a shy
Yeah.
bone in your body, but like everyone has their limits. So like to see you even push your limits, I think for me, as a friend, as a fan, I'm like, that's dope. Like, push your limits, go beyond your limits, because like you get people like there's people out there that, I mean, in some people's opinion, they have no business, showing what they have. And there's others out there that people feel in their opinion, oh, they definitely should show off what they have, and they don't. So
Yeah.
my thing is like if you feel it and if it's in your heart and if you want to do it, then do it. You know what I mean? If you're not hurting anyone, then do it. I mean, and for you, because you have so many people that look up to you, so many girls that look up to you. I mean, it's tasteful. Number one, number two, it's like we're in an age and time of empowerment, especially for women. So I
Yeah.
mean, and why not be yourself? Why not be unapologetically yourself? You know what I mean? And you're one of the most unapologetic people that I know. You do your thing, and if people like it, cool. If they don't, then there's the door. So I was
Yeah.
happy for you. I was proud for you. Then of course the next time I'm like, well, are you gonna do it again? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing it every time. I was like, well, then let me know every single time. And so like my thing is like, it's one thing to say that you're a friend to someone. It's another thing to actually show your friendship. So for me, I'm like, well, part of being a friend to anyone, especially on my end, is just you got to be supportive. And so I'm like, well, every time you post it, you let me know. I want to be the first person to like it. And so like when you posted today, I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh crap! And I thought I was the first person to like it, but I was like number three. So I'm like, man. I mean, but at the end of the day, for me, that's what it's about. Like I'm, I love you to death, and I'm proud of what you've done so far as just not just as a lifter, but as a woman, and it's just all the we're actually going to get into and to the Sisters of Iron. We're going to get into that also, but just what you do with them, and how people just like look up to you. And I think for people like myself that are older than you, to be able to still look up to you, and I mean that speaks a lot. That speaks about volumes as you as a person. So you thought I was gonna just hang you out to dry with this. I've been, and mind you, those that are watching, that are listening, I've been trying to get her on this thing for like 3 weeks.
Aw,
Yes, 3 weeks,
a
and
week.
it's not even been a week. Good try, 3 weeks.
Still.
It's been 3 weeks, so this is in the week 3 right now. So like to have you on, like it's an honor for me just having access to all these like these super sick ass athletes is dope. But I'm like, who do I want my first female to be? Who do I want people to know? Number one, and mind you, I had one of my cheer girls on, you know, and I love her to death, but she was with her boyfriend. So I was like, all right, you know what? That doesn't count. So I'm good. Like, who's my first super friend that I want on here? Like, you know, I'm gonna go with. And so when I reached out to you, that was right when it hit me. I'm like, I want her on. You know what I mean? Because you're good entertainment. Two, I never know what I'm gonna get when, you know, with you, and also like I just never know what you're gonna say. So I'm like, oh, you know what? This is great. So the crazy thing is, like, I mean, we'll talk about lifting a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. So you live in like Omaha, Nebraska, which is really, you know,
middle of nowhere.
It's, yeah, I mean, I'm from West Texas. There's a lot of nowhere there. For me, Omaha has, you know, a huge significance because I'm a music lover, and of course, I love 311, and 311 is from Omaha, Nebraska. And yeah.
Oh.
Now you know. The more you know. Yeah, 311 is one of my favorite bands of all time. So that's pretty sick. Like, so what? I don't want to ask what Omaha is like, but I mean, you know, for those people that don't know about Omaha, Nebraska, what's Omaha like? What's your home gym like? Go for it.
Omaha, Nebraska, it's just a business city and a lot of houses. Just a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
We have one of the biggest zoos in the United States. I don't want to say number one. Maybe it's top 3. Maybe it is number 1.
Right.
But Henry Dorley Zoo, it's the biggest zoo. We hold the College World Series of baseball every year. So it was at Rosenblatt, and now it's at the CenturyLink Center.
Right.
But yeah, there's not much to Omaha besides that. Oh, we have Berkshire Hathaway. Oh, we have Warren Buffett.
Yeah, I was gonna say Warren Buffett. Yeah.
I've never seen him.
You've never seen him? Let me tell you something. I would be the world's biggest stalker because I would be like busting my ass to try to find Mr. Buffett to ask him just for any type of financial advice. Like, you know, just save a penny a day. Cool. Warren Buffett said it. I'm gonna do it. So, all right. Here's my thing. So when you're not lifting, because I always want to know this. Like, when you're not lifting, what do you do when you're not lifting like massive amounts of weight? Like, what do you do? Like, what's a typical day for you when you're not lifting and not working?
And not working? Well, I usually play in the yard with flowers. I like to garden and have flowers.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to raise them from seed if I can. I like to chill.
Mm-hmm.
I play Skyrim whenever I can.
Oh, you game a little bit?
Just Skyrim, that's it.
Hey.
Just Skyrim. Because
all the Skyrim hands stand up.
Stop it at any time.
Oh, not me, dude. Not me, dude. I suck.
But I'm also like a hidden nerd. I do Pokemon Go.
What? Well,
Not super hardcore.
Bro, hey, I'm about to ask him.
Oh,
Rock,
no.
did you know they still have Pokemon Go? I didn't even know that. I didn't even.
Well, you know what? You didn't grow up with it as a kid, so yeah.
I mean,
so
we had Pokemon, but I didn't get down with Pokemon. You know, but I say that, but I'm trying to get into this. It's like kind of like Magic the Gathering. I don't really know what it is. It's some card game.
Isn't that like the white and the purple, the green?
Yeah, I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get in that. Like one of my boys, he has his own like gaming store, and it has. I'm talking every type of game. I'm actually gonna do a podcast from there one day, and so people can kind of check it out. But like it literally is everything, and like so he's like made a home. Like for me, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd to the core. But you know, growing up, there was no place for nerds to go. There just wasn't. Like they came to my house, if any place. So he's literally made a place for nerds to go, like his own business. He has like every gaming system known to man. All like the games, all these throwback games, like old school Atari, all that stuff. Yeah. I bought an old Super Nintendo from him that he redid, and like it's like hacked, so it has like 150 games on it. Like it's just, dude. Yeah. It's like, so my man Tony, he literally made this place. He made a place for nerds to go, and in the back they have a full room where they play the card games. And so I was like, dude, I think I would like to play that, but I don't know anything about it. So I went back there and I was like, hey, what's this game and stuff about? Like, what's this game about? And the guy's like, literally, if you could hear a cricket fart or a toad sneeze or the record just stopped. That's literally what it was like. Like it was not a sound in that room when I walked in. They were like, what's this meathead doing in here? Like, you don't belong here. And I was like, I was joking with my boy. I was joking with my boys, like, I've never felt so nervous. I've been nervous on a lot of occasions, but that was one of the most nerve-wracking moments of my life. And that was like a couple weeks ago. Like, I tried to walk in that room, and I felt so out of place. Like, dude, these kids definitely don't want me here. I was like, hey, guys, I want to know how to play this game, but I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. Do you guys, like, have any recommendations? And they looked at me like I was speaking in Swahili. Like, dude, what are you talking about? You don't know? You don't know this game? Like, bro, I don't know what's going on. So, like, all right, they kind of talked to me a little bit, kind of helped me out a little bit. And, I was like, all right, I appreciate it. And I walk off because I was like, dude, clearly I don't know what's going on. So I'm going back and I'm like, just talking to my buddy at the counter. And a couple of kids, they had just finished the game. What I didn't realize is they were in the middle of a game. The whole day. They were in the middle of the game. So they're like, dude, we can't talk right now, fool. Like, we only have like 5 more minutes and this guy's killing us. So they get done and they all come back out. They were all super nice, super like sweet kids. And one guy was like, hey, there's a game on Xbox One that you can download, and it's a video version of the cards, and you can play it, and you can play it, and it'll pretty much give you an indication of whether or not you would be good at the card game or if you want to keep playing like the actual cards. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Such a nice guy. Before he walks off, he stops, literally wipes his hands off, puts his hand out to me, and says, hey, by the way, my name is Jason. I'm like, oh, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. Like, the coolest kid. So like that in itself kind of sold me on it. So I'm gonna try to play it, but I'm sure I'll suck. So yeah, I want to be a cool.
Go and play. Nice mindset there, being negative already.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched those kids and they were murdering each other, and and this is what they do. Well, the thing I didn't know is those card sets are like $30 a set. But they were saying like they are their own currency. Like, so he was showing me cards. Like, he showed me a card that was like $1,000. There was one that was like worth like $100. But each card, at least one of the cards in that $30 deck is worth $30. So you make your money back. Like it's So I was like, you know what? It's cool. Like, I honestly, man, if you're ever in like so many people are gonna be in the New Braunfels area, but if you're ever in the Braunfels, Texas area, you go to the D-pad. It's called the D-pad. It's the dopest place I've ever been to in my life. Like, I've been singing praises about it. Anyways, sorry, I just went on a wild. I told you.
Major sidetrack.
Okay, so you're saying so you're saying that you play Skyrim and you garden, a bit of horticulture.
I love flowers more than anything. Like, if somebody has to buy me flowers, I want a flower that's in a pot that I can plant.
So, everyone take note. If you are going to send her flowers, make sure you send it a potted plant.
So perennial.
I don't even know what that means, but yeah, whatever she just said, I don't even know what that means. What? A perennial?
Yes.
What is that? Was that potted?
Perennials come up every year.
Yeah, send her one of those. Whatever that is. Me personally, I just send me some seeds. Like, I'll tell you this crazy thing I used to do when I was little. I mean, because I didn't want to, in Texas, it's against the law to, it's supposedly against the law. Yeah, you can't mow over bluebonnets. So I would go to the store, because, bluebonnet seeds are like $1, $2. I would save up my little change, and I would go to the grocery store and get as many bluebonnet seeds as I could, and I would sprinkle them in the yard, just hoping that I thought they would like spring up, and I wouldn't have to mow the lawn. When I was little. I don't even think my parents know to this. I don't even think my parents know to this day that I would do that. But every time I would get a chance, I would, I would try to buy seeds. I'd go to the grocery store, and it was right down the street from my house. I'd ride my bike down to the grocery store, get as many seeds as I can afford, and come back to the house and just sprinkle them all over the yard.
So your parents are killing the blue bonnets and not know it.
Well, no, here's the thing. The whole thing with seeds is you probably have to at least get them like halfway close to being underground. But I would just sprinkle them out, like, and we have birds. West Texas, like, birds can, they're everywhere. So like they would just eat the seeds. So yeah, I was never quite successful in that endeavor to never have to mow the lawn. But it is what it is. Told you, I feel bad, y'all don't even understand. I kept telling, like, this is the most random podcast that she'll ever be on. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just us kicking it and talking.
I got when people run over flowers. Like, no, don't run them over. Let me pick them up first. No, don't run them over.
Okay, so tell me this. So how you were the Iron Sisterhood, correct?
Yes.
Um,
I'm
how
USA.
how did how did that all come about, man? Because I personally I don't know a lot about it. I know a little bit about it. I know the ladies that are in it, but I mean other than that, I just know there's a bunch of ladies that I fanboy over that lift far more weight than I do, that all have a higher Wilks than I do, and you know they know fitness far better than I do. Like tell me kind of how that started, and then of course after that, like kind of tell me how you got involved with it.
I so originally started with Frances Manius in Canada.
Right,
She started it, I believe, 4 or 5 years ago. She
right,
does a year camp,
right,
and which is every July. So she started seeing women really strong, and started with Kimberly, seeing how great of an athlete she was. So she invited her to Canada for her first camp. And
hmm
then her camps, the word spread more and more, and it got bigger. And so then she also eventually invited Jen Thompson
right,
to Canada with Kim. And then Jen, she's like, you know what? It would be really cool to do this all over the United States, do it throughout the year. So Jen kind of said it jokingly, but then like that was planting the seed.
right.
And it, like the idea kind of stewed, and so then a couple years ago on my birthday, Frances called me and she's like, hey, talk to Jen and Kim, and we want to start trying to do Iron Sisters USA.
That's
And I want
awesome.
to invite you to our camp to be the squat presenter for next year. So that was 2016 when she called me on my birthday. And so we all were doing like Google Hangouts and
Right,
talking and formed Iron Sisters USA.
that's dope.
And so we do venues throughout the United States. Um, and so it's mainly women empowerment. So yes, we do have some males. So Iron Brothers will come to the camps or works out with, somebody after the camp is over.
Yeah, she embarrassed me. Jen embarrassed me. I'm never gonna do that again. She embarrassed
What?
me.
Well, you do more than one, bench accessory in one day.
She killed me, dude. That's the most embarrassing. I thought my chest workouts were like, God, this is killer. So I was like, no wonder you freaking bench so much. I need to
You
just
do it
keep. Oh my gosh, she's a godly.
for
That.
me.
Oh my gosh, that's a. I can't wait to have Jen on so I can just have her take them like step by step through the embarrassment that she put me through. I was like, good God, man. And like, I just kept like, are we gonna keep going? Are we still going? We still going? Are we still going? Like, I had never done so much incline, decline, not in the same training session. I never done that before.
You poor thing.
You know
But
what?
that's what we do. We go through like,
Uh-huh.
so like our seminars, like I'm the squat presenter, Jen's the bench, like Kim's the deadlift. And so like we do a whole weekend thing. So it's Friday social dinner, Saturday it's squats and bench, and then Sunday it's deadlift. So like we do our presentations, and then we go through all the athletes, like all the participants,
Right.
and we do lots of hands-on coaching
That is
with them.
awesome.
So they spend a lot of time with us.
So it's like a full
Not
camp.
good.
It's not one of those, hey, thanks for coming, see you later. Like, hey, you're gonna get your money's worth for sure. That's
No, you get
awesome.
for 3 days basically, or
Good
2, or
Lord.
whatever you want to look at it.
But you know what? It's awesome because I know that they enjoy it. I know they appreciate it, and I know like I've just from hearing from people firsthand that have been like from everyone that was in San Antonio that participated, dude, they were raving about it, and
Yeah,
I just wish I wish it. I wish I could do an Iron Brotherhood thing like that. That would be pretty sick. But I don't.
that's a lot of testosterone, guys.
Guys just try to press the gas so fast. Like even the individual seminars and stuff that I do, man, you get guys that come in here and they just want to like max out. Like, first of all, this is for you to learn how to get better. And
Hmm.
don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I have all the answers, but I'm at that point now that I've had Jorge. He came one time. I had Ray. My last seminar, I had Ray come in and do a seminar. I mean, while I may not know all the answers, I'm pretty sure I can find somebody that knows a pretty good answer that you might want to listen to. So I want to get to the point where I can start inviting more people like yourself. And I mean, I want it to be is I want to start just doing more seminars and getting more people out there and for people to understand, like, you know what, I know these people that you follow on IG. I know they're awesome, and I know that no, and it's no knock on the Lily Bridges and Larry Wills, and and not even on Ray and all this stuff, but they're doing weight that the normal person, self included, I will never do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even you do weight that even the normal elite powerlifter doesn't even do. So it's
Oh
like
my
it's no, but you're a very small percentage. Let's be real. There's a reason why you have all those trophies. Um, and so I like I mean like even like Kim and oh my God, and Jen Thompson, who, like, I mean, you've already talked about Jen. Like, Jen is there. If there are two ladies, I guess present company excluded, that I just, like, I'm absolutely, like, bonkers about, is obviously Jen Thompson, yourself, and of course I love Meg Squats. I think she's the best. You know what I mean? I think she kind of bridges this gap of, like, people like, you know what? I may not be strong like Bonica, and I might not be strong like Jen. I might not be strong like Kim, but she does comparable weight that I can recognize. But then Meg does a good job about, hey, you know what? I mean, I'm all right, but you need to look at these girls, how strong they are. So I've always appreciated Meg for that, for her being able to she does a good job at bridging the gap, and she doesn't claim to be this super elite lifter. And I think she does a lot for women's lifting. You know,
Mm-hmm.
along with yourself and Jen and everything. I just didn't realize. I think the longer I've been in the USAPL and the longer I've been involved in, like, IPF events and stuff, I didn't really realize how good you guys were until, like, I was, like, in it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to literally be in it. You have to be on that world class level and compete against these world class athletes to realize, like, how dominant you guys are on that other side, on the women's side. I mean, because if you look at the roster, at least since I've been doing it, that roster has not changed very much at all. There's a few staples, and
I don't get it.
like I'm like, golly, like there's a few staples and there's a few names that change every now and again. But for the most part, if you go to in terms of IPF lifting, not just female lifting, that IPF lifting is synonymous with of course you, of course with Kim, of course with Jen. Those are three names every single time. For a fact, like, oh, you already know niggas there, so some you're gonna see some world record something, and
Not
uh,
every time.
but hey, it's not every time. Like, you can be as modest as you want about it. My job is to brag on, and let people know, like, because you're as dominant as they come, and it's awesome because you're my friend, and it's, my job as a friend, like, hey man, you people need to perk your ears up and pay attention, like, the queen's in the building, like, and of course I get the pleasure of, like, the last IPF championship in Belarus. I got to call your platform when you were lifting. So
Yeah.
I was like, man, the hardest thing, I'm telling people, if you ever get a chance to, not necessarily to commentate for one of your friends, but if you ever get a chance to commentate, the hardest thing to do is not seem biased, to not, like,
Yeah.
root for a person. And for me, I'm like, well, maybe if I root for the opposite person, it won't seem like I want her to win so much more than everybody else, But you can't help it. That's just kind of how it is. But yeah, it's just fun to watch, man. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. It's been kind of a cool ride to kind of watch you, just, like, not necessarily develop, because you've always just been a badass, but kind of watch you in terms of receiving the credit that's due. You know what I mean? I think at the beginning, I was upset. Now I think we'd had the conversation before about how I felt that it was only a few select lifters. You know what I mean? That, mind you, they lift, but they weren't good lifters that were receiving all this attention and all this love and all this praise and all this attention. And me, I try my best to be PC about a lot of things, you know what I mean? Because, again, as far as being a male on the other side of the river, you have to kind of watch what you say about other females. But, I I just feel like I'm trying not to, I try not to say something that's gonna, get me in trouble and or be a bad representation, of course, of my friends and family. But, like, sometimes I feel like just because this chick shows a lot of skin doesn't constitute her being anywhere close to impactful, number one. And two,
Yeah.
anywhere close to effective. And three, it doesn't mean she wins. I
Yeah.
like winners. I like people that win. I like people that go out there, bust their asses, And I mean, again, I'm not necessarily talking about that person that stands number one on the podium, but the people that go out there every single day. And like if I watch you lift, or if I go to your IG and I watch you, I know for a fact I'm gonna see stupid weight being moved. Number one, I'm gonna see you working your ass off. Number two, I'm gonna see great technique. Number three, and if I'm lucky, every now and again I might get a sexy pic. But for the most part, I know for a fact that you know what, if I were to DM you and ask you about that, you would tell me something about the technique, or you'll give a shout out to your coaches, or whatever. Like I know that I'm gonna get something of substance when I go to your account. Whereas
Random.
yeah. Whereas as a lot of these young men and women, I can say men as well, it's just a bunch of skin, and you're knocking 100, 200K, and you've shown nothing as far as what you do.
Yeah.
You're just just out there. So
that's what I don't want. That's why I don't want to be that person that always shows skin all the time.
Yeah.
That's why I never had before.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, okay, I'll do what?
Yeah, and it's not bad. I mean, you're gonna get super positive feedback. Number one, because you are a badass, and so like and it's not like somebody can go to your account like, oh, all this girl does is show her skin. That's all we see. Like, oh, by the way, that was just 500 plus that she's repped like it was nothing. Oh, she's about to go over 6. Oh my God, is that in a suit? No, it's like, I think that's right. Oh crap, are you crazy? Like, it's insane. Like, for me, when I go to your account, I'm like, all right, I need to work harder. I gotta work harder.
My maxes are your warm up.
Don't even good try. Good try. But I'm
also max on squat. What's your PR?
725. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it.
25.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I'm old, dude.
I have squat suit and knee wraps for that. Squat suit and knee wraps.
But let's okay. I'm gonna pause and rewind that. The fact that you can still do it. Got what I'm saying? You can still do it. So that's the. Oh, I just got a kilt, son.
I
just got a kilt. We're gonna talk about this in a minute too. Yay! I'm literally doing a podcast right now. So what?
Highland Games.
Well, it's actually from Let me see if I can get him in here.
Is that gonna be your sexy photo?
That's not. I don't do sexy photos. Let me see if I can get him in here. You can see him. This big, large individual here. Spencer Tyler, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hello.
He's
I
can't hear a word you're saying.
Oh yeah. She said, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Wonderful.
I think he said he's doing wonderful.
I can hear him.
Oh yeah, you just can't hear me. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm just messing. This guy's at like every freaking, all but like one record, I guess at this point, like world records, Highland Games, freaking. He's not. I just put it this way. He's no baby. Like he's literally kneeling right now, and he's still taller than me. And I'm sitting boosted up in this nice chair. Like I'm just saying, like we got a bunch of just beasts walking around. This guy is. He was at the Arnold. He threw against I can't even say the name, against, I guess they call him the Mountain. I do like this because he's not here.
Thor.
Yeah, he threw against Thor. That's what we're working with around these parts.
Oh, I need to go out there and work out.
I've been trying to tell you, dude. We got some beasts around here, man. We have some just beasts walking around. And this guy's not even at 100%. He's out squatting 600-700 like it's nothing. That kind of pisses me off.
That ain't true.
First of all, I got called out on trying to pull 675 the other day. And they got mad at me because I thought I did a good job trying to pull 675 for a triple. And he's like, I stayed around for this shit. That's literally what's his words. So that's what I did with. But then he brought me a kilt, so I can't really talk too much trash. Boom.
It's like a Catholic girl skirt.
It might be. You know what? I'm not a good Catholic girl, so there you go. Bam. What do you got going?
No, you gotta pose that. That's your sexy showers theme, LS. It's still April, so you gotta do April showers for us.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man.
You might have to get it tailored.
No problem. I'm good with the needle and thread. Appreciate you, brother. Be good.
Are you gonna wear that in the shower with the shower on and pose for us?
No, I might wear it in a squat. I might squat and wear it. You know what? I can wear a belt on it, so I'm good. I got a kilt, son.
It's plaid.
I can't wait. That matches my new shirt that I just. Oh crap! I gotta release a shirt.
I'll message you. Oh, you forgot to do that. What,
Yeah, I'm releasing a new shirt at 4.
Oh, you got 5 minutes.
I'm sorry. I'm literally gonna do it as I talk to you, girl. That's how. This is the age.
That's your Slay Sunday post.
This is the age of technology. This is how
He's teaching
random.
me the subject from Slay Sunday.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
Oh,
My,
come on,
my
Alex.
mom would kill
Empower.
me. First of all, there's nothing
Born
sexy about
Iron
me.
brother.
There's nothing sexy about me. I'm just a
Oh,
regular
Alex.
dude.
Girls
I'm
talk
just
about you. You just don't know it.
oh well. I'm glad. Let's keep it that way. Because if I ever knew it, I'd tell you. I'm gonna tell you, the last thing that any man, I don't care what any guy says out there, the last thing that any man needs to know is if a female's talking about him. Because either we're gonna
It's a
mess it up,
good thing.
or we're gonna mess it up. It's the truth. It's the truth. That's all I'm saying. So back on you, not about me. This is about you. So what right now, currently, I mean, again, I try not to talk too much about weightlifting because you're definitely more than a lifter. But right now, what's your training regimen looking like? Because like I don't know a lot about equip. You know, I mean, of course, I'm not a super highly decorated equip lifter. Also, you know, you went to the World Games, correct?
I went to the World Games.
How did that go?
That was good. I got first.
That's crazy. How's that work? I don't know.
I honestly, the whole entire time, I thought I was giving the evil glare to this one girl, but it was actually this different girl. I didn't know which Ukraine girl I was going against. Like, I didn't know what was going on the whole competition. Like, I did, and then I didn't.
Yeah.
I just knew I wanted that world record squat, and that's what I did. And then on bench, I messed up my second attempt, so I had to redo my second on my third. No, I messed up my opener. Sorry. Like 8 of us messed up our openers. So 8 of us missed our openers, I think, or 7.
Right.
So we all got our second, our opener on our seconds, and then we go for the third. But then I messed up on my third. But like when it came to deadlifts, I knew what I could do. I just kept training under wraps because of me. That's why I don't post that much lifting because I don't want my competition to know what I can do.
Yep.
I am a very firm believer of that. I'm like, that's why it's really hard for me to post videos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start posting more random stuff like accessories and weird stuff that I do.
Dude, I tell you what, I shout out to Tony Harris for this because he actually was the one that put me onto this. He was like, you know what? You show the people what you want them to see.
Yep.
And it took me a minute to, he's like, because people don't even know what you can do. He goes, and this is crazy. This is weird because he told me, he goes, I know what you can do. He goes, but those people out there, they don't know what you can do. This is before I had won any championship or anything. He's like,
yeah,
you let the people see what you want them to see. I'm like, yes, sir. And from that point on, that's what I adopted. So, it's great because even the kids that I coach now, the guys and girls that I coach, I do the exact same thing with them. Like, you can post whatever you want to post, but if you tag me on that final set, then we got a problem. I don't want to see that final set. I don't want the world to see it. I'll critique it between me and you, but I don't want the rest of the world having a chance to critique that. They'll see it when we're on the platform. Yeah, I think there's something to be said about just it's a game of chess, man. And when there's a way to get to the top, but there's also a completely different formula on staying on top. And I definitely subscribe to that. I try to work hard. I mean, everyone does, but at the same time, I try to make sure that I don't give the competition too much. But then at the same time, I try to keep that same mindset of like, it can be taken away from you at any time. So you got to stay hungry and keep grinding. So I like that idea, man. I need to adopt that more because I feel like I post a lot of training stuff, but even with my training, I try to leave a little message of like, all right, this is why I'm doing it, and this is what you can do to get better at what you're doing. Other than that, I mean, if I could go without having to post a training video, I definitely would because I honestly feel like they're digital selfies, and look at me, look what I can do, and so I always have a kind of a problem. But yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing that I definitely want to talk about because I'm about to hit this next set. But I do want you to tell people about this because I feel like this is one thing.
That previous set was like 40 minutes ago. You're cold now, so tough.
Girl, I don't get cold. I talk for hours and hours. Only have 4 sets. But this is something that I do want like you to kind of tell people about because I think because you've been through so many meets. Just the process of. Oh man.
Your shirt release.
Like no.
It's 4 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it's done. I'm done. It's on a timer, but I'll check it. I'll check it.
1600.
Look, I'm ready. Look, boom, done and done. It's already out. It's there.
And then we can get distracted by the guy in the background going to squat like 625 or something.
That's one of my dudes. We're doing. We're
The six
actually.
plate down there. Is it
Yeah, we're doing.
625?
What that is, Rock? 615, 605. Yeah, 625.
How
625.
Oh,
625.
see, I said that.
Yeah.
I was counting the weights.
Yeah, man, that's one of my dudes. It's one of my dudes. He's that's one of the man I'm trying to get ready for Spokane. He's a 120. People don't know about him yet. They will. I'm gonna cover him up so people can't see my. Yeah, I'm saying they can't see. I'm just joking. We about to make quick work of that, but yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what makes me turn my head.
Oh,
If
he.
a guy squats over 5 plates.
Oh,
Break his depth.
he's a 120. Watch it. Why his depth is stupid.
We'll see the stupid depth.
His depth is stupid. So
Depth is stupid.
anyway, but what I like for you to talk to people about, or just kind of explain, like that final for you, your final, not necessarily your final week, but that final couple weeks leading up to a competition. Like what do you do in terms of your preparation without giving away anything? Like what do you do like as far as like the training and everything, like your tapering and everything? I know that your coaching may be different from everyone else's, what I mean? But because I know, like, for you, you're world class, and so it's just weird. Like, it's just when I was working my way up, the training style was different,
Yeah.
and then once I got to like a certain point, it completely changed in terms of it wasn't necessarily about getting stronger. It was not necessarily about even maintaining strength. It was just about building on the foundation that you've already made. But I was, a lot of people are still in that building the foundation phase. And so, like right now, we have college nationals going on right down the way. And
Yeah.
we have a lot of college kids that, that come and train at this gym. And they're literally doing openers 2 and 3 days out. They're, like, I'm like, that's probably not the best thing to do in terms, like and for the most part, like, you're trying to hit 85 to 91% right now, knowing damn well you have a meet coming up in 2 days. It's just weird things. All right, you about to watch him? You ready to watch him? Here you go. He's about to go. He's about to go. He's about to go.
I get out giddy.
Can you see?
Someone's squatting over 600.
Can you see him?
Yes, I see
Okay.
him.
Let's go, Rock.
Yeah, let's watch his walkout.
Well, his walkout's good, but he's one of mine. What you talking about? That's one of my boys.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna critique it.
Let's go, Rock.
There you go. Nice.
He took a lot of steps there, LS.
He lost his balance. Chill out.
Okay.
What you know about this depth, though?
Oh yeah, that's what I see.
Easy. Let's go. That was like an RPE of 6.66666. All day. All day.
Good squat.
All day. We got this all day. Woo! I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that's going to be on somebody's speaker somewhere. Like, this dude is yelling for no reason. For those of you that are just going to specifically just be listening to this podcast, my man Rock just took 625 for the easiest roll ever. The job is we're just testing up to a 9 RPE. So, yeah. I don't even.
Sure.
Hey,
I know RPE.
take one more.
I think we're gonna go up.
Yeah.
I
Let's
know,
go up
I
one more.
shocked the world with that.
You whatever. That wasn't no damn 9. I know that.
Feel like a 9.
It looked like about a 7.
He was fine. He can add 30 pounds. He'd be fine.
40. That's 625.
I'll go like 6.
655 next.
I'll say 650, 655.
655.
650.
Bonica said 655.
All right, go 645. No, you said 6. No, you said I said 650. Like 650?
655, I said.
Go.
I'm letting coach.
If there was an RPE of 7, 8, about 8ish, about 7.5, 8ish. Yeah, go like 640. I feel like you become. That's an easy 9.
Go 650.
All right, then.
Go in the middle.
All right. You see what I did? You see what I did?
640.
You see what I did? You see the Jedi mind? You see what I did? I Jedi mind tricked him. You see what I did? I gave him the
What?
doubt. I showed the doubt. I was like, I mean, yeah, I did. I was 640. He's like, I'll go 650. Boom.
655.
No, man, listen. Hold on. Just, let him do his thing, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. It's funny because he doesn't even know he's like a 700-pound squatter yet. He don't know. He don't know.
Whatever I equip, he has to do raw.
Oh, shit. I think he'll be I think he's gonna be a good one.
Okay.
I hope so, man. I mean, with Dennis, with Dennis gone for a little bit, I feel like that 120 spot is open for somebody.
Ooh, dun dun dun. You don't know, Dennis. But Dennis, he had a tough time cutting weight at one of the meets. I asked him the other day because I couldn't
True.
believe it because somebody else was talking about it. I'm like, I'm just gonna message Dennis. Pull out my phone. Boop, boop, boop,
Oh
boop.
yeah, he had a tough time at Worlds last year in Belarus, and then the same thing happened at Raw Nationals. I was like, man, Dennis. And the thing is, he is so funny. Though you guys, that's one guy I definitely need to have on because he is one of the funniest dudes ever. Is when he's like, LS man.
I crack jokes about him.
He's
I
like-
have the funniest video ever. He won't let me post it.
Oh my God, Dennis Cornelius is one of the funniest guys. And the thing is, you look at him, he's so intimidating when you first look at him. Like, man, he looks like we always say, dude, he looks like that's the top dog in the prison yard.
Yeah.
But then you go talk to him, he's just nice,
He does
soft,
the red day.
soft
I just
spoken.
did the red day.
Yeah,
Want
man.
my plate on, baby.
He was like, LS man, it's that popcorn and beer. Every time, man, that's what gets me. I'm like, well, Dennis, maybe you shouldn't eat the popcorn and beer. It's easier said than done, man. I'll go watch a movie and that's it. I'm like, man, that guy had me dying. But I mean, I get it. I mean, every now and again, the popcorn and beer does the talking, So for me, it's popcorn and wings. Wings are my absolute weakness right now. Like,
Real wings, traditional wings, not
Yeah.
adult chicken tenders.
oh no, I don't do that. I don't do if they don't have a bone in it, I can't do it.
Do you clean your bone?
Yes, I even eat the cartilage. I clean it
You
completely.
better clean it. That's clean.
We had actually me and Rock had wings yesterday. We had
You
wings.
better take pictures next time. Let me see you clean that bone.
I tell you what we're gonna do for. Oh, you know what? This is funny. Rocky, come here real quick. This is so random. People are like, who is this dude? What we are gonna do for those people that are gonna be watching, this is my man Rock right here. He's the one that's squatting or whatever. We're actually gonna be doing
He can squat.
We're gonna be doing an episode. We're gonna go to this spot. We're gonna do an episode like kind of hot wing style. We're gonna actually get like legit hot wings, but we're gonna like make them. Have you ever seen hot ones?
No.
You need to look it up on YouTube. But we're actually gonna do. We're gonna try to get hot, like just a progressive set of hot wings. They're gonna get hotter, and the hottest that we can stand. And we're gonna do a podcast while eating hot wings. Yeah.
And clean the bone.
Oh yeah, we clean the bone, son. Look, we ain't no babies. There's nobody around here that's under 200 pounds. We eat real food.
Ooh, so that gym's full of thick guys.
There's not a person in this gym that's under 200 pounds. I put it that way. Everybody around here knows how to eat. Matter of fact, today is 25-cent wing night at some dance hall around town, and I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna drop a $10 bill. Like, fill it up. I can't wait. It's so funny because, like, for me, in my head, I tell myself that's how I eat no carbs. I'm just gonna eat wings all night. It's so stupid, but I'm telling you, man. Like the hardest thing I think for people to understand, I think, and maybe you can help me out on this, is like it is. You don't necessarily have to eat big to get big, man. But you have to have, there's a few exceptions out there. But I feel like you have to have like a little bit of cushion, man, to move some of this weight. Otherwise, your body gets beat up. I got to have cushion, bro. Like when I was like, when we used to be like the USAPL was like 198. I remember the first time I got to 600 pounds, I thought I was gonna break in half. And that seems like
I don't know what macros are. I just eat.
You don't get to. You don't even have to know that junk. You could if you wanted to.
I don't even count it. I just know what to eat. Like, past couple days, I just been having my beef and taters, like my stew and onions. Like,
That's kind of good.
what I look for.
I mean, I guess. I was like, I mean,
The pot roast.
Yeah, I could do that. I could
That's
do
what
that.
it was. I had slow cook it for 3 hours. Taters, onions.
Dude, I don't have the patience for that.
Oh, well,
I mean,
cleaning my fish tank.
I guess like 3 hours. If I know my meal's coming in 3 hours, it's a wrap. I can't even do it. Okay, I have so many questions. The best part about these things, like literally, I'm gonna have you on so many times. You're gonna get tired. Like Ellis, I don't want to do it again. No, you're gonna do it again.
Fine.
Okay.
I like answering questions.
So, all right. Well, here's a good question. So, um, I know you're getting a lot of this social media love from a lot of these dudes. I know that's happening for sure.
No.
Quit lying. Quit lying. You quit lying right now.
I'm serious.
Oh my gosh, quit lying. So,
Like people like you're gonna get a lot of DMs. I'm like, no.
you get no DMs.
Like probably like 3. Like
That's more than I get. So chill out.
that's weirdos. But they're weirdos.
Oh,
like,
I get them. Yeah, all of mine are weirdos. All of mine are weirdos.
not possible leads. I want actual leads.
Yeah, yeah, all of my, all of mine are weirdos. Like it's just weirdo.
That doesn't
So.
count. I have 0 leads. No,
No.
all weirdos.
Well, then consider yourself lucky because everybody that hits me is like, can you send me some a used shirt, or could you send me some worn shorts and I'll pay you. Like, thanks, bro, but I think not. So
I never got any of that.
yeah, well, consider yourself lucky. Like I've got more dick pics than the average man should ever get.
I've never gotten any of those.
Consider yourself again lucky. But then I get a lot of love, man. So I mean, I don't know. Like you're pretty active on your social media, man. So like, people that follow you, I feel like people that follow you tend to be the type of people that would want to hang out with you. So like, most likely those type of people like probably not be the type to send you nudes and dick pics and stuff like that. So I mean, the type of people that follow me are like me, and I'm super random. So I'm sure they're gonna send me super random stuff and they just love music. Okay, so I'm gonna. Sorry, I just, man, I'm just spacing.
What'd you forget? What would you forget?
About the build up into a meet. Like, so what goes like with you, how you operate in terms of like the last couple weeks building up to a meet. Like how do you run yours? Like what do you do?
I don't think about the competition.
Right.
I don't think about the meet. I only think about the meet the day before.
Right.
I have to fly. I'm like, oh shit! Oh, I got back. Oh god!
Yeah.
I got to do laundry. Oh my gosh! There's a competition.
Yeah.
Oh god! I'm not ready.
Every time.
That's when I think about the competition coming up.
So like, so for you, it's easier not to really think about it.
No, I don't. Like people are like, oh, it's 6 weeks out, 5 weeks, 10 weeks. I'm like, I'm just focused on my workout right now.
Right.
Or I'm working on my workout this week. I don't think about it. I don't want to think that far ahead. I know there's a competition, yeah, but I don't like just like focus all my energy on that. I focus my energy on the workout
Right.
to get better for that competition.
True.
And like, so the weeks before, I just do what I'm told. So I get a workout and I just do it. I get
Smart.
my workout actually a week in advance, but I don't even, I skim it to make sure they're numbers that I can hopefully hit. Especially equipped.
Yeah.
Well, the equipped, like last week was my week 1. So like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to squat that much right now. Let's go a little lower.
Right.
But I don't think of my workouts. I actually look at them when I get to the gym. Are you taking a picture of me?
Yep. You getting ready? We gotta boom.
Come on, let me do it. Hey, put your phone back up.
Oh, me with my phone?
Get posed. No, like the corner of it, like you were earlier.
Right here?
Like pretend you're taking a picture.
I already took like 3. Done.
Because I wanted to do it.
Oh, yeah, we so like you just try to like, you just live life until it's time to go.
Yes, basically, because I don't want to dwell on it. I've learned, in my opinion, that dwelling on it, you're distracted.
Right.
I don't want to dwell and think about it. I want to focus on the workout. I focus on my set. And actually, people ask me, oh, what you got today? I don't know. I know my first exercise is a squat. That's all I care about right now. After squats are done, I'll see what the next exercise is.
True.
Because I am literally that focused on just that lift. And I'm like, oh, okay, I got bench next. Okay, now I'll focus on bench. What's after that? I don't know. I'm not that far yet.
I mean, hey.
I'm like, let me get my workout. Let me look it up. Like, I don't. Like, I just don't like to think about things.
Just like to go and kind of just do your thing and just, enjoy the. I think the biggest thing that's kind of helped me is just kind of enjoying the ride. It's a lot of fun, and just when you get there, like I think I don't know, I might be the only one. Like usually when I'm in the meet, I almost don't even want to be there until I'm there. Like I'm like, man, I don't even feel like being here. And I've noticed like by the time I get halfway through bench, if I feel like, man, I don't even want to be here, that's when I know I'm having a good meet. Cause
Oh my God.
somebody's about to go. He's about to go 650. He's about to go
I said
650.
655.
Listen,
But like the week of a meet, I just want to do like 405, like on squat,
just
185 on bench,
yeah, just kind of take it
15
easy.
on deadlift. Not even, above 50% or even just 50%.
Same. I just got to keep the blood flowing, get the body moving. I do a little bit of technical work, and that's it.
Well, maybe 60%, let's say. And then like whenever I get to the competition 2 days prior, I'll do one plate on everything after
here we go.
airplane travel and stuff.
All right, you about to watch your man. He's about to go again. Can you see him? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Rock's about to go for 650. Here we go. Looks good. We're gonna have to work on that walkout a little bit, huh? We need to work on that 3-step.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Oh yeah,
That's
655 would have been fine. Thank you.
well, I'm not trying to go straight on 10, 650. That's a good RPE 9 right there.
655.
That would have been a good 9, right? That's a good 9.
You tell him I said 655.
Bonica said you should have gone 655. I was like, I said 650. I feel like that's right at 9.
We met halfway.
655.
655. You said 655. 650.
650. See, we good. We did it. We worked together. Teamwork.
I'm the queen of calling numbers, especially when I go to Des Moines powerlifting meets. They always want me to call their numbers.
They always want to call you just get people asking to you to call the numbers.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
I'm queen of calling numbers.
So like so what do you think for as far as what's more exciting? Because honestly, for me, it's starting to become it's starting to be the coaching part and calling numbers and watching. Like, what's the more exciting part? I need to know.
It's rewarding. I never really get to coach people at competitions that much.
Right.
First time that I ever helped seriously call numbers was we have a competition called the Cornhusker State Games. It's not USAPL, it's an AAU.
Right.
But we all still go and help because it's like a 5-6 platform event.
Right.
And so we're like refereeing and I was actually the runner that day, helping with warm-ups and stuff. And this lady, she was like a master lifter. She gave us our sheet, my friend Katie Dodge and I, and she had her goals. And she said, I really want to hit this. And she did her second attempt. No, she did her opener. We called her second attempt, what she kind of wrote.
Right.
And then third attempt, we told her to go away. Because we lied to her. Saying, yeah, we just put in what you wrote for your third attempt, which is like, it's deadlifts. She went up 2.5 kilos. I'm like, this isn't bench press.
No, you better juice it, baby girl.
Yeah, it's bigger jumps because you're using your legs here. And so she did it, and we went like 20 pounds heavier than what she wrote down. We lied our butts off to her.
Oh, poor soul.
Well, no, she got it. It was easy.
Oh, I was gonna say oh, okay.
It was easy, but we were mad. Katie and I looked at each other. We're like, oh, we should have gone heavier.
And I think
we never met the lady or anything. And like that moment, she was so happy and came and hugged us, and I started crying because I like.
Good.
So this is what it feels like to be a coach, kind
of.
Like that was my first time doing it, but
right.
But I have a couple of lifters in Lincoln. Their names are Heidi, Coco, and Brooke. And so I get to help them when I can. And so they'll be up here. I help a girl in Sioux Falls, Haley. So I get to help a couple of lifters and handle them.
Right.
And they're not used to, because it's business mode when you handle some. Like, you can't have this bubbliness.
Nope.
So I'm more blunt. Warning, I'm more blunt. And I'm serious.
What? That's you?
Yeah, I'm not like this, my coach. I'm like, go sit. No, sit. What are your warm-ups? Okay, go sit. Go sit.
That's funny.
All right, do your first warm-up. Go sit.
And they're kind of looking at you like, who are you? Like,
I'm a
who
drill
are you
sergeant.
and what did you do? What did you do? Because this is different. Like I'm starting to figure that out. Like it's it's a whole different point. Like, I mean, it's one thing to do it for yourself, but when you're doing it and helping someone else, you feel like a proud mama or something. Like you feel like,
I am. I
so.
did get to coach Ryan Baylor at Raw Nationals.
Oh,
That was
really?
dope. That he was easy, man. Like I'm like, okay, we're working kilos. You gotta tell me what to load. All right, 1 red. Okay, 2 reds. Okay, 2 reds yellow, 3 red yellow. Oh, now we're gonna do this in green. I'm like, I only needed 3 color plates the whole entire time for him. Like that was dope.
It must have been real nice. You know?
He had to tell me what to load, which was I didn't like because he had to break his concentration. But then I eventually just wrote it down ahead of time
Oh yeah.
and then load it for him.
Yeah, that's been my new thing. Like I literally bring a pack. I bring like almost a care packet of everything I need to get done. What the play. Like I already know my warm ups and all that stuff. Like that's it's like I might start my process like 2 or 3 days before just to make sure my warm ups and all that stuff. So just so like
Well,
Steph and Ryan know exactly what I need for like my plates.
well, we had that. Like
Yeah.
I had the weights. So if it was pound plates, I knew what to load. But kilos, I'm like, you gotta help me, bud. so I already had it written out. Like I had a Excel spreadsheet. So I just wrote next to the plate like the number, like I don't know, 496. Okay, obviously that's 4 reds. Okay, that was too easy. 318. I don't know. I don't know what to load for that. It's
No, I don't either.
1
Like
red.
I don't even know.
It's gonna be 2 reds and a 10. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I'm just seriously guessing. 275.
For me, it's been I don't even know because I suck at conversion. I'm great. And here's the thing: I'm great with math, but when it comes to converting to kilos, I think I turn my brain off on purpose because I just don't even like to. Honestly, I like to equate every red plate as a 45, even though they're not.
They're not.
Not even close.
No.
But yeah, and it's weird because we're about to get calibrated plates. They're actually in the process of being shipped here. They actually might come in today, and I'm so.
I need kilos.
I hate them.
I need kilos.
I hate them, but I mean, they ordered. We just got this new Rogue Thor. It's actually a Thor bar. It is it's so stiff. I'm like, I feel like it's it'd be not necessarily a poor man's Alico, but it definitely has no give. It has like no bend. There's no oscillation at all. I mean, I think it would have to be like Ray would have to swat on fret to actually bend. Like I think I worked up to 675 the other day for a triple, and that thing didn't even move. I'm like, you got. Oh no, I'm talking about deadlift, baby girl. I'm not talking about squat. Let me tell you something. If I could triple 675 on squat right now, I would literally.
Probably do.
Gee, nah, not yet. I'm getting close, but I haven't quite gotten to that level yet, man. But all right, I've taken up enough of your time. But it's time for the questions. I'm excited about this part.
I'm not ready.
All right, so like I do with everyone, question number 1: if you were stuck on an island, what are 3 things that you would take with you?
Well, I am a nerd. I like nature shows, so I ain't stupid. I want to survive on this island.
Right.
So obviously I would want, oh gosh, now I'm going blank because you gave me the question. The flint, the starter kit, the fire starter stuff.
Okay. You need some flint rock.
1 or 2 items. I got my flint and stone, whatever.
Yeah.
I should have a knife and then a fishing hook.
And those are your 3 things.
Survival.
Freaking, I think Kelly. What did Kelly? Kelly said he would take. Listen to this. He said he would take weights, a bar, and rack.
Okay, I'm about survival. Fuck lifting. Okay.
Like, and then it's all
all
right. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Who else? What's his face said? Oh my God, what did he say?
I like camping.
I
like
don't.
I like to fish. I like venison. So that's a part of me that people don't know.
So like you're about to survival. You're outdoors woman. All right.
Survival.
That's not too bad. We'll take that. That's not too bad. All right. So here we go. The final question. So if you were if you're walking in the alley, somebody walks up to you, put a gun to your head, and is like, hey, you got to sing a song or rap a lyric in order to survive. Could you do it and survive?
No, because too many songs come to head and I'll forget.
Well, I'm giving you 20 seconds to think of a song,
I don't know.
song or rap lyric, and you have to recite it.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of the last song that I posted on Instagram on my stories, and I was really dumb.
Listen, you're down to 15 seconds. I'm literally on the timer right now. Time is going. Time is ticking. Down to 5, 4,
I'm gonna die.
2,
'Cause I'm
and
lucky.
1. All right. So, what song would you use?
I was thinking of Phantom of the Opera.
There it is. There you go. Phantom of the Opera. Is that the one you're gonna go with?
I don't know the chorus because I'm dyslexic.
Oh my gosh. Your time is running out.
Oh, what? I'm supposed to sing it?
You can sing it or talk it. One of the two.
Is it draw back in fear, the first they can't hear. The Phantom of the Opera. I can't even sing it. I died.
You died. Listen, that's so far that's like the third death we've had, so it's okay. We did it with Silent Mike, and he's just like, nah, I'll do it next time. Silent Mike didn't even try, so you're good. You're Gucci.
Oh, wait, what's that Mark Bell song? That was a good one.
You gonna try to resurrect yourself?
No, I could. God, I listen to so much random stuff.
Hey, I personally would have gone. So what? You could have
I
gone.
was trying to think of an easy country song.
You could have done Whiskey Lullaby. That's one I would always go with.
I need to hear the song.
Oh man, I just have songs on deck.
Or I could do
You could have gone Spice Girls. I'm telling you, Fresh Prince is always my
What is
go-to.
that one song? Let me see. What is that one song? Whiskey Drinking. I forgot that song.
Oh, I don't know that one.
What is that now? I can't even think of bubble buzz, son of a bitch. If you want to do it like this, one step, two step. Oh, oh gosh, I forgot this song. Wow, my friend's gonna be mad at me. I forgot. Chain smoking, whiskey drinking, son of a bitch. If you wanna run around, you can do it like this. One step, two step, something around.
You're dead.
Oh, I
You
forgot
died.
this song.
You know what? Now you know what to expect the next time we talk. You gotta be ready for
This one song that I like.
Oh man. Well, listen, I won't take up any more of your time, man. I
had to go to the emergency room.
I'm so I appreciate it. Yeah, you're in ICU right now. You might get out, but yeah, you're not quite dead. He just shot you a little bit.
Yeah.
But I really do appreciate your time, man. I know you have to train and all that stuff, and you have to.
No, I got other stuff to do. I got to do laundry and.
Oh, you got more important stuff. You have real life stuff to do. Me, I'm like, I don't want to do SSBs right now, so I'd rather talk. I'll just start over anyway. But yeah, like I said, I did one set of my warm up set. I'll get these things done. But I do appreciate your time. I really do. It means a lot. Let everybody know where they can find you, where they can reach you, all your social media.
Well, I'm just mainly an Instagrammer. I think that's simple.
Yeah.
So I'm at Bubbly Powerlifter on Instagram.
Okay.
I am on Snapchat. I think it's Bubbly Lifter. Like, if you send me funny pictures or I can see who you are.
Oh yeah, that works.
Don't reply back. If I just get a message, I'll be like, I'm not replying back.
Yeah, dude,
I see the person.
I have so many people that send me stuff at this point. I was like, man, I can't respond to them all, but I try. I try so hard. That's what's up. So you can be found at Bubbly Lifter and at Bubbly Powerlifter.
Yep, Bubbly Powerlifter Instagram. That's the best way.
I'm telling you guys, if you actually follow her Instagram and Snapchat, she's super entertaining. So you definitely won't be disappointed. But Bonica, I appreciate you. over
Yeah.
and over and over and over again. I cannot thank you enough for this. It means the world to me. I'll definitely make sure I get this bad boy out ASAP. I'll make sure I send you a link and all that good stuff. And you can tell your people, thank you so much. Love you to pieces. Can't wait for the next month.
Got to do a part 2.
Oh, we're going to do a part 2, 20, 30. We'll do a many of them. We'll definitely get one. I want to get one at Worlds while we're at Worlds, so that'll be dope.
I was just to say that we got to do one at Worlds.
We'll definitely do one at Worlds. I'm going to try to get a lot of people at Worlds, man. Well, I'll get out of your hair, man. But yeah, I'll definitely stay in contact with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, toodles.
All right, bye.
You hang up first.
All right, fine, bye. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed listening as much as I enjoyed doing it. It was a good time. Again, if you like the stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you tell your friends about it. I'm going to keep churning these bad boys out. I got some super dope guests coming up, man. And I think you're going to enjoy every one of them. If you want any of the dope gear, that stuff, this stuff, you can always go to lsmcclain.com, go to the store. You can always go to McClain Circle on IG. Same old song and dance. But again, like I said, really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate the support. Hope you guys keep rocking with me. I'm going to keep rocking with you guys. Be blessed.